Hi folks, Dan Dale here, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell diesel trucks, mostly of all shape, form, and description. So a little bit of everything, but mostly diesel trucks. And today we've got a pretty interesting truck. It's a 2000 Ford F350 Lariat, four-wheel drive, single rear wheel with the 7.3 Power Stroke diesel. It's kind of hard to find these 350s in a single rear wheel that's not a long bed. Most of them are long beds. This is a short bed. As you can see, it's had some upgrades done to it. I've had this truck about 2 years. This has kind of been a plaything for me, and we've been piddling around with it and doing some odds and ends. I bought it, I wanted to just have a little toy to go to hunting camp and stuff, but changed hunting camps, and the camp I'm in now, I could pull up in a Corvette in it, so don't really have to have a big four-wheel drive truck. This one's just been kind of sitting around, so I figured let somebody else get it that'll use it and enjoy it instead of just being parked, and that's the worst thing you can do is let them sit too long. So anyway, I'm going to take you around it, show you everything, then take you for a spin. You can see the grill and headlights have been upgraded to the 07 style chrome package grill, 07 headlights. They're all wired up, working great. Bumper is perfect. Valence, all that stuff is perfect. There is not a rock peck or a ding on this entire truck. I can't find one. I mean, maybe somebody with a magnifying glass can. I can't. The only thing you might notice is all these love bugs flying around right now. So if you see a black spot come and go like that, that's just the love bugs floating around. It's got a big set of Toyo open country tires, 35 12.5s, but they're 18, so you don't have to worry about, costing $1 million to replace them or anything. But this is a Southern truck. You can look up under it. It's clean as a pin. Look all around this truck. There's really, I don't know of much, if anything, there is to nitpick on it. Of course, as soon as I put the phone down, somebody starts calling me. Headliner, perfect. I want to say I put a new headliner in it when I first got it, but I can't say for 100% sure. But anyway, it's not sagging or anything. Seats aren't ripped or torn. It's got the 3 across seating, as well as the flip-up console. Got the windows locks, tilt cruise. Look down in these corners. Of course, Southern truck, no rust, not even hardly any dirt. Like I said, it's got the 16 style mirrors. Now I've got this glass ordered and that glass for the upper on the other side. He won't admit it. I think my mechanic robbed the glass, swapped them with some other trucks we had that needed glass at some time or another, and then just forgot to tell me. But I've got it ordered. It'll come with that glass fixed, so don't worry about it. Got the flip down armrest, sliding rear window, cup holders. Got the, I think they're WeatherTech mats, but they're not hiding anything. It's perfect underneath. Cab corners, all that stuff is excellent condition. You can see in the gas cap, perfect spare tire, like new spare tire. Got the extra leaf for the tow package. Got the ball. Now mechanic says you can unscrew that ball, so but I'm going to leave it alone right there just so you can see it. But you look down on the bottom, no rust, no pecks of any kind. Tailgate is in great shape. Back bumper, great shape. Does have a receiver hitch too. Look down the other side, super straight. I mean, like I said, there's not much to nitpick. This truck has clearly led a fairly sheltered life, because look behind the tires, there's no picks. Only 222,000. And on one of these trucks, that's barely broken in. You see, even the seat pockets are good on it. Show you the headliner again. No issues there. Doors shut like they should. Door pockets are clean. You can look under the mat, see how clean the carpet is. It's got the original paperwork that came with it when it was new. Got the spare tire key, trailer wiring stuff, got the roadside, all that. Dash not peeling, not cracked. Seats are in excellent condition. There's just not much to nitpick. Like I said, I've got this glass ordered. That'll come with new glass. Should be in tomorrow actually. But look under here. We did put new hubs on it. It's got worn hubs on it. Moto metal wheels. Just a super clean, super nice F350. So now I'm going to show you a couple things under the hood. Take you for a test drive. Okay, now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, I just want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. A little bit of dust and dirt, nothing major. The main thing is the engine's not covered in oil and grease and crap. Alternator's been replaced at some point. So is AC compressor. Batteries are both brand new. We didn't put new batteries on it. You see the cap. Everybody asks me, what's wrong with the cap? Well, what happens, people take them off and set them on these batteries upside down and set them on the battery acid, and that's what messes up the oil cap. So not a big deal. The main thing I want to show you though is, you can see I take the cap off. I don't even see a whiff of smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you can see, set the cap down, doesn't blow off. That means there's no blow-by. Blow-by is just engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. And nor does it have any signs of mud and dirt on all these bare aluminum pieces. So that leads me to believe it spent very little, if any, time off mud bogging, walking around in mud holes, and that kind of crap. So anyway, I wanted to show you those things. Now we're going, oh, and you can see over there, stock air intake. I really like to buy a truck with a stock air intake. You know, they make all these aftermarket ones, you think they're flowing good, but these oil-filled ones, they're killing your turbo. Every truck I see with a cold air intake has massive blow-by. It's just because it's inhaling dust. They work fine if you're cleaning the filter every 5,000 or 10,000 miles, but nobody does that. So just keep a fresh stock air filter in, and then you don't have to worry about anything. And if you give up 5 horsepower, well, who cares? But anyway, get that little rant over. Now we'll hop in and take you for a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. Show you a few things on it. Got the CD and cassette. Of course, I don't have any CDs or cassettes to check it with, but it's got them. Got the cup holder. Got a trailer brake controller. The air, of course, is ice cold. Power mirrors. The mirrors are upgraded to the 2016 style. Just the inside is super nice, not ripped or torn. Still has a little overdrive button on the end of the shifter. Those are bad about disappearing. Truck fires right up. It runs great, hot or cold. And you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other. But rest assured, the truck in person, it drives great. There's no issues with how it goes down the road. And one thing you can take away from all these bumps is that there's no clunks or bangs coming from the front end. Everything is tight. The only thing we did to it is we put new sway bar bushings and end links on it. That's just a common thing with F250s. We went ahead and did that. I don't know why I'm going this direction for this test drive. I keep forgetting they have the road blocked off. Don't really know of anything on this truck that doesn't work like it should. It goes down the road great. It shifts out perfectly well. Of course, it's shipped out. Got a new transmission in it, but windshield's new, so you don't have to worry about cracks or rock pecks or any of that, of course, because it's brand new. Does have the keyless entry. It's got one key and one remote, but I'm pretty sure if you want extra keys, you don't have to program them. You can go down to Walmart or wherever and get a key cut, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, it goes down the road great. Doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. Like I said, the air is ice cold, which is pretty much a requirement around here to have ice cold air conditioning. That's just a must-have. If you want to fly into Jackson International Airport, drive this truck home, you can. I would not hesitate to hop in it and go anywhere. But we understand most of our customers are from the Northeast, from the Midwest. They're buying these trucks, our trucks, because we got great prices on rust-free vehicles. And so, you may not have time to spend several days driving or flying in and then driving home. So if that's the case with yourself, don't let the idea of having to deal with shipping scare you off. If you look online for prices, don't let the prices you see scare you off. Because odds are, depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for that is most of these guys you find online, they're not actual shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers. And they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they call it a deposit. But all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to haul your truck. They get it on a website called Central Dispatch that's not open to the public, that costs $2 or $3 grand a year to be a member, and they post your vehicle as available and wait for an actual shipper to call them and say, hey, we can come get the truck. Well, we've cut out the middleman. We're on Central Dispatch, so we can give our customers wholesale rates on shipping. We don't charge a markup or a fee or anything, although if you're not our customer, we'll do it for $50. But we'd rather you be our customer, and we'll make the shipping arrangements for you at no extra charge. So all you'll do, you pay us for the truck, either FedEx us a cashier's check or do a bank wire just for the truck. We'll send you the title. We'll post the truck for shipment. We're not the shipper, but we'll find somebody to ship it. As soon as we do, we'll let you know. And when they drop the truck off, you just hand them cash for the shipping. So, smooth, easy deal. We've done it hundreds of times. If you're interested, shoot me a text with your zip code to 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in Florida, I can get you a real good deal on shipping. Now, usually it takes 3 to 5 days, but with all this corona crap going on, it's kind of thrown everything for a loop. I had a truck going to California that shipped out the day after I posted it, and had a truck going to South Alabama that took a week. It's just odd, but so I can't make you any promises on how long it'll take, but usually under a week is the average, and depending on how close you are, it may even just be a couple days. But I always post it for a low price and try and get you the best deal I can. But if you want to hurry up and get your truck, I can post it for more and make it worth somebody's while to make a detour and come get it. So, if the going rate's $400 and you're in a big hurry, I'll post it for $500 or $600 and, incentivize somebody to come on and get it. So, if you're interested, just call me if you have any questions about how it works and the timeline and everything. But like I said, it's usually still 3 to 5 days. But anyway, if you have any questions about that, like I said, 601-376-9869. If you want to talk about the truck, want to know what it takes to buy it, want to make an offer, any of that, just give me a call. I'll be glad to discuss it. 601-376-9869. If I don't answer, hang up, shoot me a text, and I'll answer that. Don't leave me a voicemail. Just hang up and shoot me a text. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. But anyway, the truck goes down the road, like I said, just like it should. You're welcome to fly in, pick it up, or you know, just come and drive in. You can rent a car. We'll pick you up at the rental car drop off, or you can fly, take the train. If you're anywhere near between here and Chicago, I would recommend taking the train. You can get a train ticket's cheap. But anyway, I'm kind of a train fan myself. But if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. If you want to make an offer, give me a call. It's best to just, you know, call me or text me, and I'll be glad to answer any questions you may have. It's a 2000 model F350 Lariat, single rear wheel, 4-wheel drive, as they used to say in the commercials, leathered up and loaded. So we appreciate you watching our video and hearing everything I've had to say. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you. I almost forgot, I want to show you the dash before I cut it off. See, we've been driving over 10 minutes now. No warning lights lit, no service lights, none of that. You know, it's easy to kill a light with your scan tool, take a picture and say, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then that light's going to come right back on. So I wanted to show it to you, sitting here running. You can see for yourself, no warning lights lit. I showed you the cup holders and everything. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it, when I first got this truck, it didn't have reverse. So I had the transmission taken out and rebuilt. It's got a brand new transmission, maybe 1,000 miles, probably less than that on it. But the transmission's new. That's the only really weak part of a 7.3 is the transmission. And it's not like a Dodge where they go out every 50,000 miles, but after 200,000 or 300,000 miles, they start acting up. But not this one. You don't have to worry about it. It's good to go. So rebuilt transmission. That thing set me back nearly $2,000, and I pulled it out and put it back in. So it's an expensive deal to get a transmission built for one of these F250s, but you don't have to worry about it on this truck. I showed you all this. One thing I did forget, the only thing that doesn't work on this truck, that overhead console. Now, if you can solder, there's a couple little diodes that go out. The solder cracks on them. You can resolder them. It'll go to working. Or you can send it. There's a guy on eBay for, I think it's like $17. He'll repair it. But I just forgot about it till just now. So just want to point that out. Like I said, I got the mirror glass coming. But the mirrors do work. You know, they're power. You can see them go up, down, left and right, all that. And if you have any questions, like I said, give me a call. So thanks again for watching. Forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.